No drama. No superstar noise. But PSG they play like team again. For years, football people they say the same thing about Paris Saint-Germain. Big names. Big money. But no balance. Everything revolved around one star. Every plan pointed one direction. And that star was Kylian Mbappé. But now, something feels different. PSG built an identity around individuals. Superstars. Moments. Highlights. The idea was simple: let the stars decide games. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes it failed, painfully. In Europe especially, PSG often looked like a collection of talents, not a connected unit. That label stuck. This season, the focus has shifted. Not fully, but noticeably. PSG are passing more, pressing together, defending as a unit. The ball moves quicker. Players track back. Gaps reduce. It doesn't look flashy every time, but it looks organized. Before now, everything waited for one moment. One run. One burst. One rescue. Now, responsibility is shared. Goals come from different areas. Build-up involves more players. Mistakes are covered faster. That change is subtle, but powerful. Football at the highest level punishes imbalance. One player dependency works in league games, but collapses under pressure. PSG have learned this lesson repeatedly. So this shift feels intentional. Less hero ball, more structure. But let's be honest. Moving away from a superstar focus is risky. Fans expect magic. Sponsors expect moments. Opponents still prepare for stars. So when PSG slow the game down, some people ask, where is the spark? That question creates pressure. Watch PSG closely. They look calm, but sometimes almost too calm. They control games better. But do they scare opponents the same way? That's the tension. Control versus fear. Teams respect organization, but fear changes games. League dominance is one thing. Europe is different. Knockout games expose weak chemistry, over-reliance, mental cracks. PSG's new approach hasn't been fully tested yet. That test is coming. Right now, PSG stand between two identities. The old PSG, star-led, explosive, unbalanced. The new PSG, structured, collective, disciplined. Both have strengths. Both have risks. Choosing one fully means letting go of the other. PSG look calmer, more connected, more like a team. But football doesn't reward calm alone. Soon, this new identity will be tested under fire. And when that moment comes, we will find out if PSG have truly changed, or just pause the noise. Make we clear one thing first. This change no just happen by luck. For Paris Saint-Germain, the approach don't shift deliberately. Less waiting for one hero. More movement from everybody. That decision alone changes everything. Watch PSG now. They don't rush attacks like before. They recycle possession. They build patiently. Instead of forcing the ball to one side, they switch play. That movement pulls defenders out, creates space, reduces predictability. This PSG know they easy to read again. Before, pressing was selective. Now, it's collective. When PSG lose the ball, front players press together. Midfield closes lanes. Defense holds line. This reduces emergency defending. And emergency defending is where PSG used to collapse. Midfielders now stay compact, cover wide areas, support build-up. They don't just wait for magic. They work. That work rate balances the team. Earlier PSG attacks felt like this. Wait, now explode. Now, attacks feel continuous. Short passes. Overlaps. Late runs. Goals don't always come from brilliance. They come from numbers. And numbers create pressure. Here's the uncomfortable part. Structure brings control. But fear. Fear used to come from unpredictability. Opponents feared. One burst. One run. One moment. Now, opponents respect PSG. But do they fear them? That's the big risk. In league games, control is enough. In Europe, margins are thin. One missed chance. One mistake. Without a clear bailout option, pressure increases. That's where doubts can creep in. PSG are choosing stability over stardom, shape over chaos, control over explosions. That choice has benefits, but it also removes safety nets. No more, just give him the ball. Now everyone must deliver. Strange as it sounds, this might free the team mentally. Players feel responsible. They feel involved. Confidence spreads. When many players feel trusted, teams become harder to break. So now the question is no longer, can PSG play as a team? They already are. The real question is, can this team survive when control isn't enough? Because that moment is coming. PSG look balanced. They look connected. They look common. But football at the highest level doesn't test calm. It tests courage. And when that test arrives, we'll see if PSG's new identity can stand. At first, control feels safe. You pass. You shape. You reset. But football has moments when control no day enough. For Paris Saint-Germain, that moment is coming. Because the higher the level, the less time you get to breathe. Before now, players subconsciously waited. Wait for the star. Wait for the spark. Wait for the rescue. That habit is gone. Now, decisions must be quicker. Responsibility is shared. Mistakes can't be hidden. That freedom feels good. But it's heavy. Because when everybody is responsible, nobody can hide. This is the real test. Not when PSG dominates. Not when passes flow. But when chances dry up. Opponents sit deep. Pressure builds in the crowd. In those moments, teams usually look for a savior. And that's where the absence of Kylian Mbappé as the central solution becomes loud. Not missing the player, but missing the option. League matches forgive patience. Europe doesn't. One mistake. One transition. One lapse. PSG's new system must survive. Away pressure. Hostile crowds. Long defensive spells. That's where mental strength matters more than tactics. Watch PSG closely in tight moments. Sometimes they look confident. Sometimes they hesitate. That hesitation comes from, should I take responsibility? Should I pass? Is this my moment? Teams that hesitate lose momentum fast. Clarity is everything. Park the Princes used to wait for magic. Now, it watches for cohesion. But crowds are emotional. If games stall, murmurs grow. Pressure increases. Players feel eyes on them. That energy can lift or suffocate. Handling it is a skill. Still, there's a positive side. When goals come from everywhere, defenders can't focus on one threat. Confidence spreads. Belief grows. This PSG feels more united. United teams survive storms better than star-dependent ones. PSG are in between eras. Not fully star-led anymore. Not fully hardened as a collective yet. That middle phase is dangerous. Because doubts can sneak in quickly. One bad result. One knockout exit. One poor performance. Momentum can flip. Right now, PSG's story is balanced. Hope on one side. Uncertainty on the other. The next big test won't judge their passing. It will judge their nerve. PSG are common. They look like a team. They share responsibility. But football doesn't ask if you look ready. It asks if you can survive. When control breaks and courage is demanded, that moment is coming. When the noise fades and highlights end, football always reveals the truth. Not through stars, not through hype, but through survival under pressure. For PSG, this new identity is now standing alone. No hiding. No excuses. Just the team. The next phase will not be gentle. Not friendly games. Not league matches where control is enough. But moments where one goal changes everything. One mistake decides the tie. One decision defines a season. That's where PSG's new approach must answer loudly. PSG are no longer chasing moments. They are chasing balance, stability, trust. They want to be a team that defends together, attacks together, suffers together. That ambition is mature. But maturity must be tested. Make we be honest. This PSG looks better organized, more connected, more responsible. But looking like a team is not the same as winning like one. The proof will come when games turn ugly, chances disappear, pressure mounts. That's where collective strength is measured. By moving away from superstar dependency, PSG have chosen the harder road. Less magic, more work. That road produces fewer shortcuts, more accountability. It can lead to greatness or painful lessons. This isn't just a tactical change. It's a cultural shift. From who will save us to how do we survive together? That question defines teams that win once and teams that win consistently. Right now, PSG feel calm. But calm is not victory. Calm is preparation. And football only rewards preparation when pressure arrives. So let me ask you straight. Do you believe PSG's move away from Mbappé-focused football finally gives them the balance to succeed on the biggest stage, or will the lack of a clear superstar moment maker cost them when it matters most? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments. Make we reason them together.